The heck? Not down there. There's no way they're down there. Maybe they got put back over here. We're gonna go up here to kill this guy real quick, and then we're gonna go look somewhere else for him. Started a arcade tinge build this morning. Zebra. Freaking enjoy, dude. I think that if I were to do a new build, I would probably do skill and blood tinge instead of skill and arcane. The Count took them. Took who? Oh, took my blood echoes. That actually is possible. I don't know. Are you being serious or are you joking? Because a boss actually could have taken my blood echoes. Or a large mob, at the very least. The Count has stolen my blood echoes. None of these guys have glowing eyes. I've never made this horse, so I have no clue. Dude, I don't know where they could be. They're just gone. My guess is since we jumped down, and this does look like the Castle of Dracula. Speaking of arcade tinge, I apparently picked that class on my first class, and my friend got pissed at me because apparently guns are just pea shooters in this game, which I did not know, sadly. Yeah, they're not quite what you would expect from like a high level or a high damage gun. Although I will say that they are just pea shooters right now, but later on there are guns that you can get like cannons and Gatling guns and all kinds of crazy shit that do a lot of damage. So you are in. Oh shit! You are in for some fun later on, but right now you may be in a bit of trouble. 9.8% arcane, 72% arcane from the Mind Flayer boss in layer 1. I need them on out of shape. Oh yeah, out of shape. Percent stamina reduction. The chance of finding this isn't the same as finding a unicorn. So very, very rare. That does make sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me, Sion. Yeah, we've been getting kind of unlucky with our just normal game drops. Though we did get a couple really good ones earlier on. Oh shit, you're not dead. Yep, exactly. Plus Evelyn with the good gems. Yep. The Chikage. Wait, what is the Chikage? I know it can be very, very powerful because I've heard people talk about it. I really loved our. I was very, very happy that we went skill arcane because I've loved going through normal areas having our arcane magic, especially the tiny Tenetris, and being able to kill just a large ranges of things from distance. And then also I've really enjoyed on my first playthrough being able to learn how to parry and do backstabs for massive amounts of damage. I think it's added a layer to the game that I would have really missed if I hadn't done the skill build. Oh, the katana that you can get from Canehurst's badge. Oh, so the weapon we're gonna get from this area. Also, I feel like there's more weapons in the DLC than there is in the actual main game, which is kind of interesting. Kind of very interesting. It's true. I don't know about those yet, but we will see. We will find them in a bit. Yeah, don't try not to tell me about too many things that I don't know about yet. Although there aren't too many left, because we're gonna find them. We're gonna find them shortly. We're gonna get there. Yeah, it's not much of a spoiler. Not a big deal at all. Just the name of the weapon. Oh, this guy had them. Holy shit, he was hidden. That's where they are. There's one simple weapon that we found in Canehurst. Not yeah, absolutely, Sion. You are all good. Don't worry about it. Oh, you get it from the Canehurst badge, not actually finding it. I got you. Oh, we should probably go drop a level down before moving on too much. I don't want to hit a boss and then... This is stupid, but we're going to keep going for a little bit. Ah. That's a lot of blood echoes, and I thought 10,000 was a lot. Yeah, well, it takes us, I think, 60 or 50,000 now to level up, but we're almost level 100. We are very, very close to the end game. Actually, in fact, we've beaten the entire base game and the entire DLC, except for this area, Canehurst, which is an optional area, which I highly suggest you find out how to get to, because it is amazing, and the final boss of the base game, because we didn't want to go to an NG+. Yeah, 10,000 is pretty standard. I mean, yes, but, I mean, Jack Fannypack has not even beaten the Bloodstarved Beast yet, so he's at a very beginning stage of the game, so that's completely understandable. I'll trade you 9 million that I got from farming an hour, right in the Chalice dungeons, like really deep down, I guess. I can't use it either, as this character is staying at level 70. I got you, man. That's funny. That's really funny. 9 million. This place is beautiful. Really, really. Oh, God. Ah, Executioner's Garb. I feel like we already have Executioner's Garb, though, which is a little weird. A little really weird. 9 million! Yeah, we've been spending ours usually to get 1 or 2 levels. This reminds me of Dark Souls 3. This library area, it reminds me of the archives, and I'm guessing this is the shortcut. Dugs! Hello, man! Welcome in. How are you today? The Vile Blood Register. Let's give it a look. The Vile Blood Register. Let's go spin these blood echoes real quick. Bosses down the Chalice dungeons give around 100,000 to 150,000 a kill. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Normally these give around 10,000 to 50,000. Holy shit, that is a lot. Can't stop thinking about how the game developers came with this game. Must have been super high and had crazy nightmares or something. Yeah, Jack, it's based off of Lovecraftian horror fantasy. Or sci-fi? I don't really know a whole lot about Lovecraftian. But Lovecraft was the crazy guy. The developers just took all of his crazy shit and then used it in the game. Which is pretty awesome. How's Bloodborne today, Dugs? Bloodborne is so damn good. We got to Canehurst. That's where we're currently at, which is the last optional area of the game before we beat the final boss. We also beat the DLCs yesterday, which was a good time. Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft and Cthulhu. Absolutely. DLCs taken from the story Shadows over Innsmouth. I didn't know the DLC part. That's pretty cool. Someone was telling me the fishing village was a whole, like, homage to something very specific. Okay, where's this thing we just picked up? It was a register. Oh, there it is. A registered list of all known Vile Bloods. Read the record of the Vile Bloods loyal to the Covenant of Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods at Cane. Oh, well, there's our boss. That's who we're gonna fight. A record of the Vile Bloods, bloodlusting hunters who seek blood dregs of their prey. Kept throughout the ages. Online use only. Cannot use this item. Oh, so this is just a record of members of a specific covenant. It looks like. Cthulhu, yes! Miyazaki. Miyazaki really loved this aesthetic. Yeah, absolutely. He, it's the same with Dark Souls. He got it from the manga Berserk, which is a really dark, kind of medieval, superpowered manga. All of the games that they are making in this Souls-like category are developed with specific aesthetics of darkness and cruelty in mind from other storylines. There's a story about a reporter going to a small fishing village and finding out dark secrets there. It features creatures very close to those that find in the fishing amulet. Very cool! Interesting, Scion. I love learning this kind of shit about these games. This is the cool background knowledge that I'm really glad to have Twitch chat for.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me...
Alright, let's go ahead and grab... I'm almost tempted to get more health here, because we have fairly low health. But we beat all the DLC bosses on this health, so I feel like we should be fine. So I think we're just going to go ahead and keep boosting skill up to get closer to 50, maybe. How are you liking Canehurst, Meepers? I'm loving Canehurst. It's very cool. Although I will say the path to get to Canehurst was definitely cooler than the actual Canehurst so far. The area reminds me of like a vampire, weird. Wait, where am I going? I always forget where the pathway is to get to this place. Crazy castle thing. And by the way, Meepers, hello! Welcome in, dude. How are you today, my friend? I hope you enjoyed Vagante and Fortnite yesterday. Cheers, guys. There are vampires. They are vampires. The Canehurst people. I guess if this game didn't have vampires, it wouldn't be much of a blood-focused game. I mean, it only makes sense that everyone in the game is a vampire, which I kind of hadn't thought of previously. But now that now that they make it so obvious, it does kind of make sense. Like, we are basically a vampire. We absorb and drink blood. It's Dracula! Exactly, Kissel. It is Dracula. We probably should have repaired our weapon while we were there. Yeah, we're already down to 80. Kinda sucks. Count Dracula. Whoa! What's on my neck? Feel the unpure vile bloods. Actually, they kind of are. They kind of are. That's literally what they're called. Those in the covenant of the vile blood. Ah, that's where he is. Okay, get over here, you. Oh, oops. Bunch of specters in the hunter's dream, and I asked my friend about it, and he wouldn't tell me anything. Like, can the doll kill you or something? No, the doll cannot kill you. However, there is some really cool lore related to the doll later on, and I definitely recommend either looking it up or getting someone to tell you about it, because it's... Wait. Ah, there it is. I see. Yes, absolutely. That's one of the really cool things. Evelyn! It's a gun. Is it a blood tinge gun? Actually, you know what? I think we've already found the weapon that you were talking about. The rider oh, no, this is not it. No, this is a blood tinge weapon. Some weapons do damage the wielder. That is true. Like that giant mace thing that we got from Baldur. Oops, we're looking in the wrong place. You have YouTube for that. That's also a fair point, Dux. You do indeed have YouTube to look up things that you don't want to look up yourself. The Evelyn. Huh. Special pistol used by the Canehurst Knights. The Evelyn uses Quicksilver bullets. Just as many as any workshop firearm, but the Canehurst variant relies more on blood tinge. Ah, so it just scales better, essentially. Lovingly named of a woman in grace with an intricate design, Evelyns were adored by the Canehurst Knights. It's kind of cool. With the highest scaling! Okay, Scion, that does make sense. That does make a lot of sense. There are two weapons that damage the wielder. Both of them also happen to be blood tinge weapons, like the strength blood tinge weapon. I don't know what the other one that damages the wielder is, but I do know we already have at least one of them. Yeah, reading it's Lord Voldemort. See what I said about Alfred? I do see what you said about Alfred. Yes, indeed. We are Batman. Cauliflower Batman. But yeah, definitely reading the description of every item we've picked up has been immensely helpful to our background knowledge of the game. I'm very glad we've been doing it for the most part. The blood letter is what you have. The other one is close. We're gonna find it! Deal. Oh, Joe, what the shit? You are not like the normal ones. There we go. Alright, we're fine. There you are. He is blowing blow darts at me. Does like 400 damage per shot. Jesus! That's like not much less than how much damage our main weapon is doing. That's crazy. I feel like that would make the game really easy to play through. And Jack! Thank you for the follow, my friend. Very much appreciated. And it's been nice to meet you. 50 blood tinge. It's crazy. Although we're not level 50 with anything, the closest we are is skill, so I guess that would be a while before you actually got that much. Although I like their canes. It's kind of cool. Because I have my own cool cane. But theirs has a nifty little red gem on the top of it, and it looks like a blow dart gun, something along those lines. Ooh. If you get a 99 blood tinge and use Marrow Ash, you can reach up to 700 to 800 damage with it. Simon's Bowblade R2 is tricked form, also is insane range. Yeah, Scion. I was actually the reason I would do a skill blood tinge weapon instead of a skill arcane damage is specifically to use the Bowblade, because that thing is sick, awesome, and probably is my favorite designed weapon in the game so far. What weapon did we start with, Jack? We started with, we started with this weapon we are currently holding. We are still using it, the whip cane, or whatever it's called. We have quite a few other really cool weapons. I will say that the coolest weapons that we can find are definitely so far been in the DLC and in Canehurst. But we definitely started with the whip, and we got so used to having range with our skill build that we just have been sticking with it for pretty much the whole game. Also, we ended up leveling this one up to level 10 first, and you can only get one level 10 item for the main game. So this one just has been doing the most damage as well. But yeah, I've really enjoyed our whip playthrough quite a lot. It has some very, very specific advantages that mostly rotate around the fact that it has incredible range for a normal, like just a base weapon. And on top of that, it's really good at collapsing down and having super fast rapid attacks. The Church Pick, amazing moveset, dude. Scion, I agree. Look at this thing, it's amazing. It's the other weapon we have that is level 9. It is so much fun to use, and it scales pretty decently as well. I would say that the Church Pick is my second favorite weapon after the Bowblade. You start with the Saw Cleaver, but that weapon looks way better. Well, the thing is, this, the cane is complete garbage at the very beginning of the game. It is awful. So it makes the first couple bosses much harder than they would be. The Beast Hunter Scythe, yeah, that's right, Zebra. I did know you liked that one a lot. Looks wise. It's still to come. I think you'll agree, ISO. Potentially. We'll see. We'll see, Meepers. I don't know if anything can beat a bow and arrow blade. To be fully honest. For me personally, just because I really like bows and arrows in games. And then the Chikage, which we have not gotten. Yeah, that's right. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, Jack, this weapon is great later on because it starts scaling really well, but the first couple levels is not fantastic. It does much less damage and less stagger than the weapons that, say, you're using. All right, let's, we should be able to just jump right down here, I think. Yeah, there we go. The Saw Cleaver is the most versatile and powerful weapon in the game. Yeah, that's what people have been saying. Especially in the beginning, people were just mind blown that I was using the whip the entire playthrough, which I found kind of hilarious because I've really enjoyed it. Really quickly, guys, I'm almost out of coffee, so I am gonna go grab myself some more water really quickly. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. I just need to go pour myself some water and grab something really quickly. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for the support. We've been live for about an hour, and we're going to be live for at least 2 more hours. I will be right back in like a minute. If you've been with us since the beginning, feel free to get up, grab yourself a snack, something to drink. Stay healthy, my friends, and I will see you all in just about a minute. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, we are back! People waited for years. It's like dogs at this point. What are we talking about? I'm a Bloodborne loser! Amoebers, yes! By the way, so if we miss whatever lore item that is, definitely... Oh, Jesus, I didn't mean to jump off. Definitely direct me back to it, because I do definitely want to find that. I should probably actually open the game back up. Make friendly with Jura. Gatling Gun Hunter and Old Yarna might be optional content that most... Absolutely! Holy shit. Dude, I had no idea. I had no idea we could not kill him. Or her. I don't know him or her. I did kill him, Ducks. We just, first rotation, just murdered him. Didn't even give him a chance, and I had no idea. I wish we had been nice to him. Because that would have been some optional content I would have loved to look at. Oh, this crying! Yeah, always crying. Everyone's just weeping. Kind of weird. Oh, we're back down at the bottom. Okay, I guess this makes sense. Oh wait, are we not down at the bottom? You know what this also reminds me of, on top of the Dark Souls library archives? It reminds me of the Haunted Mansion from Disney. The hell? Because there's all these weeping widows everywhere. He's usually super hard. Wait, why is he super hard? I killed him in my mind. That's right. That's right. He has that that interesting injection gun or whatever it was, and then he also has. Hey, it wasn't really bad. Oh, he can one-shot me. Oh, huh. Maybe. That seems weird because he didn't one-shot me and I had very low health, as I did the majority of the game. I wonder what caused that. Maybe, you know what it was? Oh, there's the Executioner's gloves! And Scion, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. I don't really know if the Executioner's gloves are any good. That's what I was gonna say, Meebers. That's exactly what it was. Stop screaming at me! We missed the ladder that took us to him in the first place. And so we didn't go back until, I believe, after we'd beaten, who was it? I can't, oh Jesus, he's not dead! Curses! I think it was, we'd definitely beaten the main lady up in the church, but I think we'd also beaten the Hemlock Grove witches on top of that. In the NG playthrough was relatively easy. NG Plus is a whole nother beast. Interesting. Simon was just saying you could do the NG Plus playthrough in like an hour if you just rushed it. I don't know if that means it's easy or what that means, but that is kind of interesting. Oh yeah, the Executioner's gloves. We just got them. And Pertinax, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't know if these are like interesting or good or whatever, but I've been seeing them flashed across the screen literally the entire game. These Executioner's gloves. So I kind of want to wear them. Wait, where are they? Didn't we just get them? Or are they not in apparel? Huh. I'm confused. They're not like a gun, are they? No. Absolutely, if you get a solid skill build and then know the fights. Ah, I see. Okay, so that's why that's why it would probably be pretty easy for us because we have such a high skill level. I like that. I like that a lot. I wish they would call it Dex though, because I don't like being like, oh yeah, our skill level of this game is incredibly high, insane skill level. That's a tad humorous to me. It is a high jump in plus one in normal new game. Huh, interesting. Purely skill, that's right. I agree, Meepers. Purely skill. Okay, so it's a castable. Summons wrathful spirits. Wants a secret treasure hidden in Canehurst. The gloves are of an executioner from a faraway land. As with an execution father of the executioner's son, these gloves can be used to summon wrathful spirits of the past by smearing them with blood. Do these take our blood? It is said that the nobles found immeasurable delight in the dances of these vengeful specters. Well, that sounds cool. Did I kill Yosefka or just leave her? We killed her. We murdered her in the face. That is why we have 4 umbilical cords. Because not only that, but after we killed her, today, I believe it was Zebra. Oh! Zebra felt you just said execution gloves are the best hunter tool in the game. That's cool. The best tool. Yeah, I missed that message, but very interesting. Well, good! I like hunter tools. How many? Oh, yes! Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. We did get them all, Meepers. Yes, we did. I'm a little sad I didn't do it by myself, but I feel comfortable with how much help I received. If I received any. I mean, I did receive some. What I'm saying is if I had to receive help, I feel comfortable with how much help I received. You guys did a good job of balancing it. Where you didn't tell me everything, so I could still be surprised. You'll learn tons about them soon. If I can get out of this damn room, which I don't know if I can. The hell? Oh, there's a door right here. I forgot. It was relatively minor. Wait, what was relatively minor? For previous playthroughs, I would advise to get rid of her early for the rune that she has, as you don't need 4 cords. That's true. That is a fair point. Yeah. Because we already had 3, and we don't need the 4th one for other playthroughs. I got you, Scion. It was. I mean, there's some crazy shit that we like. I don't know. That whole loop around. I've said this so many times. I'm getting tired of even saying it myself, but that whole loop around story. I mean, like mechanic where you go like halfway through the game and then come back to that. Is possibly one of the best loop arounds in any game I've ever played ever. Hey, there we go. Cool. Where are we? Okay, so we're gonna jump out this window again because literally mind blown. That was insane. That was unbelievable. Wait, where does this go? I need to go back to where we were because I didn't mean to fall through that window and not be able to get back. This is not it. I think we need to go up the stairs and then drop down again. I believe that is where we need to go. Yeah, because there's a shortcut. Eh? There we go. And finding the old hunter dream with the first umbilical, and seeing an old... That also is crazy. Yeah, that blew my mind as well. I actually forget how... Oh! So yeah, that's right. I found the old hunter's dream in a very different way than you did, Meepers. I did it through the hospital? Not hospital. Whatever that place was. It wasn't a clinic either. Do you still have Alfred alive? Alfred. Scion, I am awful at remembering the names to any of these people. So, maybe? Possibly not? You can either ask chat could answer that, or just describe the person. And I'll be a lot more likely to remember who it is. Well, that's what you were asking earlier, the NPC at the altar. The Solaire of Bloodborne. It gave you the fire paper at the start. I remember getting the fire paper, but I don't remember the guy who gave it to me.